Hello, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Paul, and I will be taking some time to cover coding tutorials. First, I would like to cover my credentials. As I said, my name is Paul. Professionally, I'm a senior software engineer, and I enjoy all things coding. My inspiration to start a YouTube channel is thanks to the channel Tech with Tim, to which you will find a link to Tim's channel in the description below. Today, I would like to talk about virtual environments for Python. We will talk about how to create and activate virtual environments and what they do. In order to create a virtual environment, you will need access to the terminal or the PowerShell console. I am using Visual Studio Code here as my IDE of choice and its integrated terminal. Creating the virtual environment is easy enough. In your terminal, type Python 3 -mvenv. Now in Windows, that would just be Python-M. The second venv is the name to be given to the environment and can be whatever you like. I just prefer the standard name, which most people will use. There is no output for this, so you will only know it is completed when you get the prompt back. Before we start the virtual environment, let's take a look at the packages currently installed with the pip freeze command. This is all the packages currently available. Let's start the virtual environment with the activate command, which is source venv bin activate. In Windows, it would be venv script slash activate. As we see, the command prompt has changed, and now the name of the virtual environment is displayed on the side. Let's check the installed package again with pip freeze. On Mac and Linux, you no longer need to use the number 3 because you're already locked into your version of Python. As we see, we've got one package listed and all the other packages are gone. The reason for this is the environment does not have any packages installed and can no longer access the globally installed packages not in the standard library. This brings us to what a virtual environment is meant for, package management. A package you install with pip install will only be installed in this environment. It allows you to keep different versions of the same package without interfering with other packages. It also helps you manage the requirements for the project that is in the environment. Let's install a couple packages and see how to do that. I'll just install NumPy and Pygame. Once this is done, we will run pip freeze again, but this time we will redirect it to a file named requirements.txt. This is not a required name. This is just a name everyone is going to be looking for. When you look at the requirements.txt, you will see that NumPy and Pygame are now listed, along with the versions that were installed. Finally, let's see what the requirements.txt file is used first. First, I'll delete the current environment. With it gone, I will now recreate that environment, and we will activate it again. After we spell it correctly. Now we'll check pip freeze again. And again, just the one package. Now, if we wanted to install NumPy and Pygame, again, of course, we could run the individual commands. But what we can also do is run pip install -r requirements.txt. And this will go through and install all the packages that are listed in requirements.txt at the versions listed there. Then we will check pip freeze again, and we see that air packages are there now. Also, to exit an environment, all you have to do on any operating system is run the deactivate command, and your command prompt goes back to normal. Now, I would also like to point out that if you're using PyCharm, it does this for you automatically whenever you start a new project. So it can be a little confusing for newcomers. But with that, I thank you for joining me and being here for the start of this journey. If you have any questions or suggestions,